Hi, this is Inchara and I'm here to show the demo of my serious game. First, let us go through the code. As the vertex and the fragment shader have to be implemented by the programmer and given to the graphics pipeline, I have implemented the vertex shader as shown on the screen. The position, color, texture and normal of the objects are returned here. Similarly, in the fragment shader, the lighting and shading is calculated based on the material, ambient, diffuse, and specular. They are then combined and returned as color of the material. In the camera.h, the camera properties such as position, front, right, up, pitch, yaw, and roll are initialized and updated. Then a function is returned to move the camera and change the view. Keyboard and mouse can be used to move the camera. The light.h contains all the properties of light such as intensity and color. The constant, linear and quadratic are also initialized here to calculate the attenuation. The material.h has all the properties of the material such as how the material interacts with light. The ambient, diffuse, specular are defined. Mesh.h has the VAO initialized, generates the VBO and EBO. It also has the object attributes defined such as position, color, texture, and normals. It has constructors to create meshes with vertex arrays, primitives, and objects. It also has a function to render the meshes. Triangles are used as building blocks of all objects in this game. Model.h has meshes and materials that need to be used for rendering. It has position, rotate, and scale, which determine where and how the model has to be rendered. Object Loader is used to read the object files and extract the vertex position, texture, and normals and colors. The load of obj function reads the object file line by line and returns a vertex array. Primitive.h has primitives such as triangles and quads defined. These can be translated to the desired position and the objects can be scaled and rotated to the requirement. Shader.h has a function to read the shaders defined previously from files. It also loads the shaders and then links the shaders to a program. Texture.h reads the texture from the file and also has the texture properties defined. It also binds and unbinds the textures. Vertex.h has the structure of vertices. Game.cpp is the main class that initializes all the components required for game, such as window, glue, OpenGL options, matrices, shaders, textures, models that have to be rendered, lights, uniforms, and much more. Game also has update uniform function and has a function that addresses keyboard and mouse inputs. This is the function that uh, this is the function that addresses keyboard and mouse inputs. It also has a function to render. The main class creates the object of the game and calls game.update and render until the window is not closed.